In this video, we're diving deep into the unique and fascinating relationship between Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde from Zootopia, breaking down what makes them such an incredible team. From the moment they meet, it's clear they're different in nearly every way. It's not just because Judy is a bunny and Nick is a fox. Their personalities are on opposite ends of the spectrum too. Judy is this incredibly hopeful and determined rookie police officer who's passionate about making Zootopia a fair and safe place for everyone. She believes strongly in justice and equality and doesn't let anything stand in her way. Nick, on the other hand, is much more cynical and street smart. He's grown up learning to rely on his wit and charm to get by, often bending the rules rather than following them. Where Judy sees possibilities, Nick is quick to point out the harsh realities. He sees Zootopia's motto that anyone can be anything as just wishful thinking and believes that it's better to stick to what people expect of you. So, while Judy refuses to let stereotypes about bunnies define her, Nick has accepted and even embraced the stereotypes about foxes. Their differences set the stage for an interesting dynamic because they approach life in totally different ways. But that's exactly what makes their relationship so compelling. As they work together, they challenge each other's beliefs and attitudes. Judy's idealism pushes Nick to see the world a little differently, while Nick's down-to-earth view helps Judy stay grounded. Through their journey, they form a partnership that neither of them saw coming, showing that sometimes, the most unlikely pairs can turn out to be the strongest. One of the most inspiring parts of Judy and Nick's relationship is how they help each other break down the stereotypes they've carried for so long. Even though Judy is open-minded and determined to change the world, she still has her own biases to work through. For instance, she carries a fox repellent spray, showing that deep down, she's still a bit wary of predators like Nick. This mistrust didn't come out of nowhere. It's rooted in her childhood experiences, where she was taught to be cautious around foxes. When Judy first runs into Nick, she immediately assumes he's up to no good, just because he's a fox. It's an instinctive reaction based on the stereotypes she grew up with, even if she doesn't realize it. Nick, being as sharp as he is, quickly picks up on her assumptions and uses them to his advantage. He teaches her an important lesson about how misleading appearances can be and how dangerous it is to judge someone based on their species alone. But it's Judy's courage and determination that really start to shift Nick's view of the world. Nick has always believed that predators like him are trapped under the weight of negative labels they can't shake off. As a fox, he feels destined to be seen as sly or untrustworthy, no matter what he does. However, when he sees Judy trying to make a difference, despite facing her own struggles with discrimination and doubt, it sparks something in him. It challenges his cynical view that nothing in Zootopia will ever change. For Nick, Judy is the first person who truly sees him as more than just a tricky fox. She sees his potential and believes he can be more than what society has labeled him. Her unwavering commitment to justice and equality starts to make Nick question his own beliefs about Zootopia and the role he plays in it. In a way, Judy's faith in him helps him start to believe in himself, encouraging him to think that maybe, just maybe, he doesn't have to live by the stereotypes he's been boxed into his whole life. As they dive into their mission to solve the mystery of the missing mammals, they begin to rely on each other in ways neither expected. Each of them brings unique strengths to their partnership, balancing each other out in a way that makes them the perfect team. Nick's street smarts and wit blend seamlessly with Judy's determination and optimism, creating a dynamic that just clicks. Along the way, their partnership is filled with playful banter, teasing and witty exchanges that show how much they respect and enjoy each other's company. You can tell their friendship is evolving into something deeper. As they face one challenge after another, Nick starts to show just how protective he's become of Judy. In tense moments, he refuses to leave her side, putting her well-being above his own, even when every instinct is telling him to watch out for himself. It's clear that Judy is becoming someone really special to him, much more than he ever thought possible.
Take the case. Get it to Pogo.
I'm not gonna leave you behind. That's not happening.
I can't walk.
We'll think of something.
On the other hand, Judy also lets her guard down with Nick in a way she doesn't with anyone else. She trusts him with her fears and insecurities, valuing his perspective and even rethinking some of her own beliefs because of his influence. What makes their relationship so special is that it goes beyond just being partners on a case. They're bonded by the struggles they've shared and the growth they've experienced together. This creates a deep understanding that neither of them has ever found with anyone else. Some might see them as just friends, but there's no denying the chemistry between them. Even though the movie isn't centered on romance, the creators crafted their connection in a way that makes you wonder if they could become more than friends. This open-endedness adds a layer of intrigue to their bond, leaving viewers imagining the possibility of a future romance.
You know you love me.
Do I know that? Yes. Yes, I do.
By the end of the story, both Judy and Nick have grown in meaningful ways. Judy gains a more grounded view of the world, understanding that life is more complex than her idealistic dreams once allowed. Nick, on the other hand, finds a sense of hope and purpose that he thought was gone for good. Together, they embody Zootopia's motto, "Anyone can be anything," by showing that with support and understanding, it's possible to break free from stereotypes and create a better world, not just for themselves, but for everyone around them.